Hello and welcome to CruiseAway, the TV show that serves up nothing but good news every weekday morning here on 7-2. Oh, and did you know you can now enjoy an extra helping of us on the weekends too, because we're here with you for 60 minutes every Sunday at 9 a.m. Well, you can never have too much of a good thing, can you?
No, absolutely. Certainly not. Now, coming up in this show, we're giving you the opportunity to book amazing holiday packages that don't just include a cruise, that don't just include a hotel stay in the destinations you'll be jetting out to, but we're also including fabulous immersive tours that are really going to allow you to experience some incredible sights around the world.
Intrigued?
Yes.
Well, stick around to find out more, and we reckon you won't be disappointed. But first, we know we've got lots of new viewers joining us every day, so let's give you a small flavour of who we are and why you can trust us with your next getaway.
Here at CruiseAway, we've been sending Australian travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 25 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all major cruise lines, sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So, if you're ready, let's go cruising.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
What's going on
here?
here?
We're tropical here, Derek, aren't we?
This is lovely. A bit of colour first thing in the morning. I'm liking that.
We've got a Hawaiian lace on. That might be a little hint to where we're perhaps going, maybe.
No idea.
It's not Alaska.
Whatsoever.
Well, we are going to Alaska, but we're also going to Hawaii. That's right. We have a wonderful adventure for you on the gorgeous and glamorous Princess Cruises, a royal adventure. You're heading to Hawaii, Tahiti and New Zealand for 25 nights on the 28th of September. Great time to get away as well, where you'll be flying from Sydney to Honolulu and you'll spend 4 fabulous nights in an amazing hotel. Not only that, but we're going to be including an amazing traditional luau with sunset views whilst you're enjoying Honolulu. Now, Honolulu is a superb place to visit. It's on of course, the island of Oahu in Hawaii. You've got Waikiki Beach right there. You have beautiful Diamond Head for incredible sweeping views over the whole of the island, which is lush, green, gorgeous, and also volcanic. And of course, you can take the time to visit the iconic Pearl Harbor for sensational history and also to learn about everything that this island has, been through, past, present, and also the future of what's happening sort of in ecology. Now, the tour, your traditional Hawaiian luau, is going to be a great way of really getting into the Hawaiian spirit. You'll have a lovely welcome with a Mai Tai and authentic Hawaiian fare, including fresh seafood and pork, tropical fruit, and so much more. Then it's time to cruise on the gorgeous Royal Princess for 21 fabulous nights. Now, she's a seasoned Hawaiian visitor, the Royal Princess, so expect that everybody on board will be able to give you kind of the best things to do in port, which is always a nice touch. But you've got lots of great things allowing you to enjoy the Princess experience to the max, including the ocean medallion system. So if you're new to cruising, it's nice to know that cruising's really moved into the future. If you have these kind of views of what cruising may be or may have been in the past, you can throw those out of the window or out of the stateroom, because you have got the most dynamic, exciting, interactive ships at sea with Princess, and superb cuisine, award-winning cuisine. You have Michelin-starred restaurants on board. You have award-winning pizza. Everything really your heart desires in terms of cuisine on board the ship. And then that's just the tip of the iceberg, because the entertainment is also sensational. In fact, they do theme nights on board Princess. You've got Caribbean night, Hawaiian night, obviously, since you are going to be in this part of the world, with the cruise staff and their team. They make it fun and fabulous. And being on board for 21 nights, I think it's nice because you're not just going to get to know the staff on board, you're also going to get to know other cruisers and make new friends. And this is what a lot of people love about cruising.
It's just a great way to travel, isn't it? I mean, you get to see so much. You've got amazing, amazing journeys, fabulous destinations, but the actual cruise ship itself is a resort in itself. Very, very relaxing, everything taken care of. I quite often say on a cruise, all you really have to do for yourself is breathe in and out, and everything else will just happily mosey on by around you. And everything is there. It's so effortless as well, and it's so much more than simply just being in a hotel. I mean, not many hotels have an inbuilt giant theatre that can hold like 1,000 people. It's amazing. So many different types of entertainment, amazing movies under the stars, being up on top deck on your lounger with your blanket over you, your popcorn, your favourite tipple next to you, watching a big film on board. I mean, these are all amazing experiences, and they're the things that make you really remember your holiday as well, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you've got the Sea Walk as well, which is, you know, glass bottom walkways with views of the ocean below. There's all these unique little spaces around the ship. Princess Live, which is, you know, live TV show, which is a fabulous thing. Crooners, of course, the karaoke bar, and loads of great live singers in there for you as well. And you'll just love the nooks and crannies, and everything is so finely detailed and beautifully appointed around the ship. It's glamorous and gorgeous and classic cruising at its best. And there's your fountain light show. Now, we're going to start with an overnight on board in beautiful Oahu, Honolulu, before we cruise into Maui, known as the Valley Isle and the second largest sprawling island in Hawaii. 30 miles of beaches and the beautiful lush Lau Valley. Then onto an overnight in Papeete, Tahiti, which is the capital of French Polynesia. Perhaps whilst you're there on the overnight, you can head out and get some roulotte food cart action, try some of the local cuisine, or head to the Pearl Museum. Then we're crossing the international date line and gaining 24 hours, we get a whole day, before heading into New Zealand. Taranga's our first port for Waitupu Thermal Wonderland in Rotorua. You've got to go here. It is amazing. Stunning geothermal activity, from mud pools and geysers through to those fresh sulphur active springs as well. On to Auckland, where you can head up to the Sky Tower and see sweeping views over the whole city, which includes 53 volcanoes. We're on to the Bay of Islands, which is a subtropical northern idyllic island base with golden beaches and rolling green hills. Then cruising into Sydney, where we'll disembark after this superb adventure. So you've flown out to Hawaii to start your adventure, but you've cruised back into Sydney. So easy breezy, you just roll off the ship and head back home.
Yeah. Makes it dead easy, doesn't it, as well? And it also means that on your trips around your destinations, if you want to pick up some goodies and some shopping, then of course you end in Sydney, so you can bring. Well,
you're in America, of course. They have wonderful shopping, particularly Maui, great outlets.
Sounds fantastic, doesn't it? What an incredible offer! I mean, there's so much here, isn't it? It's not just the cruise, but you've got that amazing experience in Honolulu as well. And again, we've added even more to that in terms of attractions and things to do as well, included in your stay. All the flights are sorted end to end from one end to another. All of the arrangements have been made for you here as well. So all you need is just one special price tag. Remember, you can put a deposit down on this as well today of just $300 per person, but you've got your price tag there, well under £4,000 per person, which is amazing. $4,000, I should say, per person, which is incredible, and a low deposit as well. Just $300 each today, and you can get this booked. Let's have a look at all of the details then and talk to you about what is included in this offer. So much. So your flight from Sydney to Honolulu, that is included for you as well. That 4-night stay on Honolulu is included, of course, with that luau included, which is so nice. Then, of course, you join the Royal Princess. You've got an extra night on board in Honolulu on board the ship when you first join as well, and 3 weeks of Hawaiian Island cruising, which also takes in New Zealand as well. And then, of course, you cruise back to Sydney, so it makes the end of the holiday very easy indeed, because you arrive back on the doorstep as well. Listen, if you want to know more, or you want to put that low deposit down right now, just $300 each, call us toll free 1300 306 134, and you get all the details there, of course. And our website is always there with the special offers there as well, cruiseaway.com.au. And if you've been thinking, right, okay, I'm liking these offers, who are you, CruiseAway? Let this do all the explaining.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today, and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
Absolutely.
Just brilliant. This is a great way to start the day, isn't it?
Yes, coffee in hand, getting those deals booked in, things to look forward to, things in the planner, things on the calendar. Can't think of any better way to start the day.
Tell me about it. We love being here. Right, we're switching cruise lines right now to Norwegian Cruise Line and a really epic adventure. I feel like we need a different costume for this one because we're going from the Roman empires to
Hail
ancient
Caesar.
Iberia.
Yes.
This is going to be brilliant, and this is for the 20th of September. There's so much included in this package as well. It's going to be brilliant. 15 nights. So let's start with a flight, of course. So from Sydney this time, we're off, my friends, to the place that wasn't built in a day, Rome. Amazing. And we're starting this holiday with a 2-night hotel stay in the city. It's so enchanting. If you've never been to Rome, this video, anything you see or read online will never do it justice. Standing there at the Colosseum, through the forums, seeing the spectacular architecture, throwing the coins into the Trevi fountain, all of those classic things to do. There's such an atmosphere in Rome, isn't there?
And although they're classic things, you may have heard about them, nothing really compensates for actually being there and walking in the footsteps of, people that lived over 3,000 years ago. It's extraordinary. I mean, even just to see the magnitude, the scale of architecture in the Colosseum, considering it is an ancient structure, and to be there and to take the photos, to take the selfies, and then treat yourself to the world's best gelato.
Oh,
wow,
amazing.
wow.
Yeah.
Then we'll be boarding the brand new, not even launched yet, Norwegian Fever. Oh, I'm so excited to see this vessel when she launches. She's going to be launching next August, and she is different to anything Norwegian have ever done before, and again different to anything any other cruise line has done before. And you're going to be on board for 8 fabulous nights, which means that you will get to really drink in the flavour of this brand new vessel. And I have to say, if you've ever cruised Norwegian before, you know they're all about freestyle cruising. This takes it to a new level because it's freestyle, but with an elegant, refined, think South Beach, Miami, Bondi chic to it. It's extraordinary to see some of the design elements you can see right here. It's that indoor-outdoor flair that, cruising should really be all about, and more great alfresco dining options than ever before.
Look at those slides.
I thought you'd be after those.
Well, the slides and the racetrack, I have to say, I would be there first, I think. Being a boy, you've got to go, you've got to do all of these things. But as well, if you're going as a whole family, do you know what? There's so much for everyone to do as well. Really, really good. And you can be on the go all day and all night if you want to be. Now, this, obviously this footage gives you the impression that you will be racing and sliding and running and jumping all day long. But of course, cruising is also about putting your feet up, relaxing. Look, you've got that wonderful infinity pool there.
I know,
just
that
looking out onto
overlooks
the ocean. I know, right?
Can you imagine? No ship has ever done that before, to my knowledge. So this is about new, fresh, different, revolutionary, innovative, and expect to see more outdoor space. There's about 36% more outdoor space than ever before on Norwegian. The ratio of staff to customer is about 2 to 1. Again, this has never been done before. So it's a boutique style cruising experience from Norwegian, and that's the amazing thing. You're going to be cruising out of the port for Rome straight into Livorno for beautiful Cinque Terre, the 5 neighbouring villages together is a lovely place to visit in this part of the world. We're on to Monaco, of course, home of the rich and famous. You've got Cannes on the doorstep, or beautiful Nice just around the corner as well. But I think you'll want to see Monaco. On to Barcelona, which is, of course, the one of the most historical cities in northern Spain. You have the beach, the mountains, and incredible architecture right there. Palma de Mallorca is our next stop, where you'll get to enjoy just a tranquil island experience, lots of hidden gorgeous coves around the island and sensational shopping right there in the centre. Ibiza, oh my gosh, the old town in Ibiza is just one of the most beautiful on Spain's islands, but of course this is the party capital too, so expect that fun environment. Malaga's our next port, where you can head to the Granada, the Alhambra over in Granada, or perhaps you're just going to enjoy the flair of Malaga. Cadiz for beautiful Seville. The Alcazar of Seville is a particular favourite. It's a Moorish palace with so much history and culture. Then we're going to be disembarking in fabulous Lisbon, Portugal.
Wow.
Yeah. And
what a city.
It is a very, very special city. I know it's a city you particularly love, Derek, as well.
It's beautiful. The wonderful Belém Tower, the second largest aquarium in the whole of Europe, which is definitely worth. It's such an immersive experience as well. You've got incredible views right the way around the city. You're there for 3 nights, which is just awesome, let me tell you. You love the restaurants there as well. We're also including here as well a full day tour of the most incredible parts near Lisbon, actually. Sintra, which is just this fantasy land up in the hills.
Isn't it just?
With a great big palace there. It is just absolutely, honestly, it's beguiling. I remember the gargoyles there on the palaces are incredible. As well as Sintra, which is an amazing, fascinating place to be. Wonderful food, great walk around, amazing
and
views.
as well, we're going to be visiting.
Yeah. Cascais is more coastal, actually, so it's incredible beaches. It's wonderful, just, you know, having a nice glass of wine by the beach and just enjoying the view, seeing the quaint little streets as well. You'll also get to visit the Pena Palace as well. I mean, everything about Lisbon is just incredible. Please take my recommendations and find yourself an amazing fish restaurant, because the fish restaurants in Lisbon are absolutely out of this world.
And grab a pastel de nata, you've got to do it while you're there.
Yes, the little custard tarts, the little pastry tarts filled with custard, which are the local delicacy there, you must check out as well. So you're there in Lisbon for 3 nights, and then of course after that you fly back to Sydney. Now this is coming up in September, which might sound like a long way away, but it soon rolls around. You think about how close we are to next year already. So we can talk a low deposit right now to lock in the deal that we have for this. Just $500 each today will get this secured as a deposit, and your price for the entire package, so much included in this as well. I cannot believe that our team have managed to put all of this together. An amazing experience for $5,199 each right now. It is simply incredible when you think of everything that is included. Let's talk about what's included here as well for that price tag and a low deposit right now. So you fly Sydney to Rome, that flight included of course, a 2-night hotel stay right in the centre of Rome as well, that's included. Then that fabulous cruise on a brand new cruise ship, the Norwegian Viva. 8 nights of cruising, and what a varied cruise as well. Heading off from Rome, you're heading through Italy, France, Spain, Ibiza. You end your cruise in Lisbon in Portugal. That's where you leave the cruise, and we book you into a hotel in Lisbon for an incredible 3 nights. And we include in that price a full day tour of Sintra, which is well worth doing. Cascais, which is the most beautiful strip of coastline in Portugal as well. And of course the Pena Palace tour is included there as well. It's just brilliant. $500 each as a deposit today. We'll get this secured for you, and all you need to do is call us toll free now, 1300 306 134, and speak to one of our very friendly team. Remember, we've been in the cruise business for over 25 years, so no question is ever a stupid one, let me tell you. So please feel free to give us a call. And remember, we are paying for the call as well. Now, switching cruise lines again right now, we have the most wonderful package, actually. This is brilliant. I mean, honestly, this will make your heart sing, Joe, won't it?
Absolutely. And it's also on a very special cruise line, Cunard. Cunard is all about the White Star service, which they are renowned for, the white gloved afternoon teas, and just feeling like you are royalty when you walk on board one of their ships. So we're going to be taking you on an adventure to the land of the midnight sun and Stonehenge as well. So you'll get to see stone circles that are thousands of years old on the 21st of October next year is when this is going to be leaving. Now you're going to be flying from Sydney to London, where you'll get to enjoy the English capital with a 3-night hotel stay.
How amazing
so, I mean,
that will be as well. I know lots and lots and lots of you have been yearning to see all the sights as well.
Yep.
I mean, incredible. Imagine, you know, you've got the River Thames, you've got the Tower of London, you can go and visit Buckingham Palace. You can go and see all of those awesome sights that London has to offer. There's so much. It's such a vibrant capital.
So much to offer. South Bank, you've got the Tate Modern, you've got the Tate, you've got the National Portrait Gallery, the Victoria and Albert Museum, the Natural History Museum. I mean, London really does have some of the most sensational historical collections in the museums in the world. So that's great for rainy days, but when the sun does come out sometimes, you've got the freshness and beauty of St James's Park in the autumn, which will be lovely. After your 3 days in London, you're going to enjoy a private transfer, which is going to take you to see thousands of years of history in the most amazing stone circle. One of the wonders of the world. This is something that's very, very special to actually see in person. It's got this real ethereal presence to it. You're looking at blue stones from the Preseli Hills in Wales that no one really knows that found their place in this ancient stone circle. So you will just be in awe of the magnitude. You'll also get to see some of the barrows, the burial mounds in that same area. You'll then transfer to Southampton on the coast, the beautiful coast in the UK, where you'll have 2 nights in a fabulous hotel. Now you can take you know, an easy, nice little trip out into the harbour here. You've got Bournemouth and Poole really not too far away, which are lovely places to visit as well on the south coast. You can take a train trip to see ancient Bath also, which is a great Roman city, but right there in Southampton, great for shopping. They've got some good malls and just a nice relaxing vibe before you take in your incredible cruise, of course. There's also the Titanic History Museum you can see there
as well. It's wonderful. You get to see the other big cruise ships that dock in at Southampton as well, which is always a thrill. But when you go to board, you are going to the epic, the pinnacle, I say, of everyone's cruise career, whether you've taken 1 cruise or 51 cruises. It's Cunard that you are absolutely aiming for. And here she is, Queen Victoria from Cunard, 12 fabulous nights on your cruise. Now this really is the creme de la creme, and to set off from Southampton I think again is iconic as well, because it is the cruise base of the UK as well, isn't it?
100%. You might be lucky enough to see the other queens in port, like you were mentioning. The beauty of this is it is all about the origin of cruising, classic cruising. Whether you're learning to fence or a little spot of ballroom dancing, they do have professional teachers on board, so you get to perhaps enjoy that dancing experience. Maybe you're going on board with your partner who loves to do a spot of dancing, or you might just want to watch. You might want to have a beautiful afternoon tea, a white gloved afternoon tea, or sit up on deck and just really drink in the ambience of this vessel. Treat yourself to something luxurious in the spa, whether it's their lovely thermal suite. And I have to say, being on board the ship, that was one of my favourite things to do. And they have a little museum on board as well, talking you through the history of the iconic White Star Line. So, you know, you really will feel like this is cruising. This is traditional, iconic cruising. You have wonderful shows, West End style shows, like you'd imagine seeing. Maybe you got to see one in London during your visit, and this is going to be another way of enjoying that. Now we're cruising out of Southampton, and this is going to be your potential opportunity this voyage to see the Aurora Borealis. More about that in a moment. Alison's your first port though in beautiful Norway. Picture perfect, this one. Tromsø for an overnight. Now this is going to be the heart of the Aurora zone in the Northern Arctic. So that's why we're we're staying overnight, you might have that opportunity to see the Northern Lights, which appear in this time of the year more specifically. So, I mean, just an iconic opportunity really here, isn't it, in the Arctic Circle. Then we're off for another overnight in Narvik. And again, that opportunity to potentially see the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis. You can take a cable car, go dog sledding, or perhaps enjoy a traditional Sami Northern Lights ceremony. Take a trip. Speak to the Shore Excursions team about this as well. They're fantastically well versed. Next port is Haugesund, where you can see the Harald Hagen, which is actually the national monument of Norway. Just take a little stroll around the town. It's beautiful. Then we're back into Southampton, where we will transfer you back to the airport and fly you all the way home to Sydney after this once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Oh my word, I can't believe what's included here as well. That stay in London, that amazing visit to Stonehenge, plus that Cunard voyage taking you to, fingers crossed, the home of the Northern Lights and all of that wonderful display up in the sky. Incredible. Now, again, we've taken care of everything here from end to end. So from leaving Sydney at the beginning to coming right back at the end. A low deposit today of just $300 each. We'll get this secured for you. And your price for the entire package here, with there's so much packed into this, it's incredible. Under $6,000 each, which I have to say I would grab with both hands straight away with that deposit of just $300 today each to get it secured. Let's have a look at what's included here then as well, because there is so much included. It is ridiculous, I have to tell you. What an amazing adventure. But remember, you've got here your stays in London and you've got your stay in Southampton as well, and that has many, many different opportunities as well. That amazing Cunard voyage, which takes you up to the northern ports of Norway with 2 key overnights there to give you the best opportunity of seeing, fingers crossed, those Northern Lights in full display there. And of course, you've got transfers that are included there as well, plus your flights. They're all included in this package. If you've got any questions, please do pick up the phone right now. Remember, it's toll free. 1300 306 134 is our telephone number. And you can find this offer as well if you use that cruise ID on the top left of your screen there and pop that into cruiseaway.com.au. You will find all of the details there as well. But honestly, this is incredible, and what better time as well to be planning a trip to the capital of the UK, into London as well. Just so brilliant. You will see the best of everything that the UK has to offer as well. It's a superb opportunity, I have to say. Spending some time in London, seeing Stonehenge, and Stonehenge honestly has an atmosphere to it like you've never experienced anywhere else.
It's really, really unique, and it's lovely that you get to do that. You're kind of hitting all the hot spots here. London, Stonehenge, like you mentioned, and then of course, you know, potentially seeing those amazing Northern Lights. You are at the right time of year for it and in the right places as well. So, I mean, that's just 3 of the offers that we have available here for you at CruiseAway. There are literally thousands more on our website, or if you speak to our team. And of course, we're here every weekday morning at 8 a.m. on 7-2, and now on Sundays at 9 a.m.
for a whole hour,
yes,
which is fantastic as well. So do take up the opportunity. Now you've been inspired and you think, actually, I like those kind of holidays. I wonder what else they do. Get straight onto the website, cruiseaway.com.au, and you'll find all the details there, which is just incredible. Thank you for your company this morning. Hope you have a brilliant day. Don't forget, Monday to Friday at 8 a.m. and Sundays at 9 a.m. we are here with only good news and fantastic holiday offers. Have a brilliant day. See you soon.
Catch you later.